From Get Pod Local, here are your headlines for Monday, December 22nd, 2025. 3 days until Christmas. Fa la 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 la, motherfucker. CBS's new and unqualified news chief pulls 60-minute story, sparking outcry. The segment that was pulled was an investigative segment centering on allegations of abuse at an El Salvadorian detention center where the Ebenezer Stooge administration sent hundreds of Venezuelan migrants last March. It is alleged that the Ebenezer Stooge administration requested this, which is why we no longer use CBS News as a source. Ebenezer Stooge has announced plans for a new fleet of Navy battleships, and which would be named after him. Because, of course. Hey, one thing about me, I hate stolen valor, and I really hate draft dodgers. I really, really hate draft dodgers putting their funk on military things. I just want to say that. After saying they weren't going to meet the deadline, the DOJ finally released the Epstein files last Friday. At least, we thought. Mostly, it was redacted pages. And after the initial drop, 16 files were allegedly removed from the webpage. Man, it's as if in these files are the worst men in the history of men, and also in enough power to keep saving them. Obi-Wan, now would be a good time. The U.S. has seized another oil tanker in the Caribbean. This is most definitely not about drugs, y'all. OpenAI's child exploitation reports increased sharply this year. Yep, I fear this is only going to get worse. Uber cleared violent felons to drive. Passengers accused them of rape. The New York Times has done an investigative story on these allegations. Part of this report shows that Uber received a report of sexual assault or sexual misconduct in the United States almost every 8 minutes on average between 2017 and 2022. And this is why I use Lyft. The search is on for 3 inmates, including a murder suspect who escaped from a Georgia jail this morning. Santa is going crazy on who he's deeming naughty or nice this year. And who could blame him? It is quite confusing. Instacart ends AI pricing test that charges shoppers different prices for the same items. I have told you several awful AI stories in this brief alone. And finally, Betty Reed Soskin, the oldest National Park Service ranger, has died at 104. In her honor, I have purchased an annual National Park Pass. If you get yours before January 1st, it's still good until December 31st, 2026, and you avoid having the Ebenezer Scrooge's face on your card. I'm serious. Those are your headlines for today. We will release a recap of all the news of the week on Friday, so if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, share, and restack. If you're not following us on Substack, please do, so you can get this and all of our newsletters and podcasts sent straight to your mailbox. We keep up with all the news, policy, and elections for you so you don't have to. Aren't we sweet? Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.